I would also like to introduce to you our cheerleading squad for the 1989 Fighting Astros. Debbie Roberts, Vicki Lehman,
Get him, where'd you get it, Billy? Get it! Where you going? Oh, he missed it.
go, man.
Tackling, you come down with your belt.
There you go. All right. That's good, man. You made up for that, man.
Dean, they said. Principal caught him smoking now. There's the option.
That's Raleigh, I know.
Oh, you ought to have that. You ought to have that.
Twice. Go, go.
Go, Lolly!
Go.
Go!
Let's see, we're going to play Hillsborough.
My sister's in Pennsylvania. She came in Sunday night. And when they're taking the kids, Leslie. Dina, which is my sister's daughter, and Larry, and Clint's daughter, to the state fair. We're going to go Thursday. I thought that was real nice of them. I would like to call off work Thursday night so I can go, but I can't afford it.
Oh, fudge. I'm gonna watch the defender.
Speed defense.
get 2 ends on every one of these games that we're playing.
And Nancy Cooper. Chris Dean, escorted by Ed and Connie Dean. Mindy DeWitt with Mrs. Neil DeWitt. Rusty Donahue with with Bob and Janice Donahue. Tracy Edwards with Mr. and Mrs. Rick Rullam.
Good luck. Have a good game.
Allison Flint with Bill and Phyllis Flint. Billy Garrison, accompanied by Mr. and Mrs. Bill Garrison. Steve Gates, accompanied by Howard and Judy Gates. My apologies, that is Bob Gates. Rachel and Katie Geringer with Dick and Sandy Geringer. Nick Gill with Larry Gill and Mary Lou Walvord. John and Matt Grosvenor with Mr. and Mrs. Frank Grosvenor. Danny Hacker, accompanied by Gordon and Shirley Hacker. Doug Hames with Becky Grimsley. Pam Howard, escorted by Mr. and Mrs. Richard Howard. Leroy Howell Jr., accompanied by Leroy and Bonnie Howell. Jenny Johnson with John and Kathy Johnson. Leslie Keelback, accompanied by Bonnie Smith. Vicki Lanneman with Mr. and Mrs. Rex Lanneman. Aaron Laufer, accompanied by John and Barbara Laufer. Jeff Lawley, escorted by Marcy and George Lawley. Matt McCoppin, escorted by Mr. and Mrs. Don McCoppin. Stacy McNeil, accompanied by James and Carol McNeil.
Drive them at all.
See you later.
All right.
Lynette Mobley with Bob and Marilyn Mobley.
Oh, no, they're not.
Steve Monroe, escorted by Sue Monroe. Clayton Morgan with Bob and Dolores Morgan. Michelle Pierman with B and Ron Pierman.
Think about it.
Stephanie Pommel, escorted by William and Carol Thompson. Neil Pompelli, accompanied by R.M. and Verlene Pompelli. Jay Ray, escorted by Wayne and Rita Davidson. Brad Reynolds with Mr. and Mrs. Joel Mattingly. Rob and Debbie Roberts with Mrs. David Roberts.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, Reno.
Mark Rohde with Mr. and Mrs. Mark Rohde.
You guys yelled for me and Robbie said my feelings are
Right, Daddy.
John Ralston, escorted by John and Donna Ralston. Jason Rooks, accompanied by Mr. and Mrs. Chuck Brewer. Matt Runk, escorted by Mr. and Mrs. Danny Runk. Stacy Scott with Ray M. Scott. Sean Smith, escorted by Rick and Rhonda Fisher. Matt Snow, escorted by Dean and Joanne Snow. Billy Stodgel with Mr. and Mrs. Stodgel. Frank Schwartzel, accompanied by Dicka and Bill Schwartzel. Keith Taylor, escorted by Larry and Marilyn Taylor. Eric Williams, accompanied by Don and Kathy Williams. Rodney Willoughby, escorted by Gene Willoughby. Jeremy Yankee with Michael Yankee.
I'll see. See you after game. We'll talk to you. All right.
The 1989 30
New Richmond is number 35, Alan Grippa. The kickoff is taken by Dean and returned to about the 31-yard line. First and 10, East Glen. Stacy Scott's handoff to Billy Garrison is good for about what? 4 yards? Stacy Scott hands off again to Billy Garrison. Should be good enough for a first down. Hand off to Christine for no gain. Keith Branham's kick. Stacy Scott is tackled in the backfield. Loss of the ball in the Asheville backfield, which is covered by Stacy Scott on a keeper. No gain. Pass over the middle to Stacy McNeil is incomplete. Down to 16. Keeper by Stacy Scott takes him down to about the 1-yard line. Hands off to number 22, Jimmy Bigelow, for no gain. Stacy Scott on the keeper. Stacy Scott's pass falls incomplete. Stacy Scott's pass is intercepted by number 38 for New Richmond. Pitch out to number 35, Alan Grippa, and he goes around the left side, picks up. Doug Ast on a keeper, goes basically nowhere. At about 18. The Richmond is intercepted by Stacy McNeil and returned to about the 35. Stacy Scott on a keeper is stopped for no gain. Second and 10. Stacy Scott's pass over the middle to Stacy McNeil is complete. Brings the ball up. Ground is good over the west side. Pitch out to Jamie Bigelow over the right side. good for a first down. Stacy Scott's pass intended for
Red. Come on, kid.
Handoff number 35, Alan Griffin.
I don't know if I trust a hot dog to come back after these guys. As long as we all on the ground first.
Dugout. Dugout just stopped in his own backfield for a loss of 10. New Richmond at third 46. Dugout hands off to number 35, Alan Grippa. Hand off to number 35, Alan Grippa. Kicking for East Clinton will be Keith Brown.
There it is, there it is.
Quarterback Doug Ast is stopped in his own backfield. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of Richmond nothing. Fumble on the exchange is recovered by East Clinton.
There it is, there it is. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Off to Keith Brown. And off to Jimmy Bigelow is good for a first down.
Dig, 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 dig.
Ripa. His own backfield, but number 36, number 72. Stacey Scott on the keeper goes. New Richmond's pass is intercepted. Safety Scott drops back and goes to the ground. 10 seconds remain. Final score, East Clinton 7, New Richmond nothing. We thank you all for coming this evening. Have a safe trip home. Next week, East Clinton plays away at Kings, and New Richmond hosts Hillsborough at home.
So you get superb craftsmanship in the finish and design at fantastic fall savings now. That's Valley Kitchens in Lebanon across from the Golden.
Overall, 4-0 in the conference, and the Waynesville Spartans enter play tonight, 6-1 overall, 3-1 in the KTC, and Trenton Caskey for a lot of reasons. Plenty of incentive for both teams.
That's right, Jeff. East Clinton has a chance to go 10-0 during the season, but they've got 2 big games at the end of the season, so this is one of them.
Now, the Waynesville Spartans on the other end of the rainbow right now. They opened up Kenton Trace Conference play the first week of the conference season. Actually, you can go back to the 1977 season when East Clinton won 14-12 here in Lee Street. Since then, it has been an uphill struggle for the Astros. Not only has East Clinton been beaten by Waynesville, but they've been really dominating in the score.
Well, Holden Howell is trying to like his chances this year. He's got a wide open offense, the consistent points on the board, and their defense has just been dominating, and he hopes that going to have that continue tonight.
When we talk about the numbers that jump out and bite you right on the end of the nose, Stacy McNeil really has to have the most impressive numbers, the kind of numbers that seem to indicate that he should be getting some all-state consideration when this football season comes to an end.
That's right, Jeff. He's got 25 of Stacy Scott's passes for a 22.6 average and 8 touchdowns. Those numbers are just phenomenal for high school football.
And on the defensive side, McNeil doing the job as well. 76 tackles, a team-leading statistic. He also has recovered 3 fumbles and has picked up 2 passes. What more can he do? Does he sell tickets to Waynesville and then beyond to Cedarville? But right now the task is at hand. There's no need to look forward. It's here.
No, they had Yellow Spring 2 weeks ago and Clinton after last week. But the game for the year right now.
Astros dressed in their home colors. Scarlet jerseys with gray numerals in the fronts and backs. The pants are gray. Although Waynesville is the visiting team, you would expect them to be wearing white jerseys. They're your full-service golf, oil, and auto products dealer, and they're easy to find. McMillan Brothers Golf, located just outside of Sabina on U.S. Route 22 at the flashing light in Raceville. McMillan Brothers carries a complete line of golf automotive products and golf gasoline to keep your car running smooth. So for minor repairs, road service, and in the offensive backfield, and he will return kicks tonight. A very dangerous run here. Here we go. East Clinton to kick it away at the 40-yard line. Lines are set. And this ball game is underway. Line driving kick down the middle. Up man got it to the 20, 25, 30-yard line up to the middle, 32-yard line. Looked like the ball was returned by Josh Miller, a 5'8", 165-pound junior. And East Clinton swarming to the football there at the 32-yard line. First play from scrimmage. Styles. They will run some split sets. They will run some eyes. More than often, though, College will be the man to get the ball. Handoff, last man through up the middle, spinning to the 35-yard line. Brad Styles with 4 yards. Brought down in the middle by East Clinton's Bill Stodgel. Stodgel playing his first ever varsity football this year as a senior, 6'1", 250. One can only wonder how good he would have been had he played as an underclassman. 2nd and 6, Spartans at the Waynesville 35, Paxton and I. College runs the option right side, keeps the football, turns it to the 37, and slides forward to the 39-yard line, knocked down there by East Clinton's Bill Garrison. College shows you the shoulder, you think you got him, and he slides for 2 more.
Yeah, he's got that big 6'3" body, and he's going to use every inch of it to his advantage and just go straight for you.
Gain to the 39-yard line, sets up a 3rd down and a long 2 for the Spartans. One man comes out to the left side, everybody else tied in the line. College stands under center. Backs to an eye. Senior quarterback runs the option, keeps it himself. He's got a 1st down as he bounces over the 41 to the 42-yard line. Brought down there by Steve Monroe.
Quarterback keeper. He tried to use the option, but just kept himself and went for the 1st down, Jeff.
Chains on the move at the 10:32 mark here in the 1st quarter. Scoreless and Lee's Creek. Matchup of the night. Long 42-yard line. Quarterback College backs to an eye. Option right side. College hands it off. First man through has got the carry. About 3 yards. Wishbone for the Astros. Last man through. Bigelow pounds the right tackle. He's got 2, maybe 3 yards to the 41-yard line.
Bigelow is their number 1 carrier for the year. 475 yards already on 87 attempts, up a 5.5 average. And they're going to use him every bit they can.
James that time pounds for 3 yards. Sets up a 2nd and 7. East Clinton at the Waynesville 41-yard line. East Clinton quarterback Stacey Scott, who needs just 86 yards passing tonight to break a single-season passing record at East Clinton High School. Right now, 2nd and 7. He's got the bone behind him. Bigelow gets it again. Nothing happened, and this time he'll lose the yard back to the 43-yard line. In the offensive backfield, first man there, Jeff Brown on Jeff Sassler with an assist. Lost back to the 43, sets up a 3rd down and about 9 for the Astro. Left side is Nick Gill. Everybody else tied on the line. Backs in a wishbone behind Scott. Play action fake. Rolls out right. He's got a lot of time. Throws long down the side. Inside the 20-yard line. Getting back to the provide the coverage like Jeff Sassler.
Jamie Sandlin was also well in the coverage.
And Scott brings the Astros out with a wishbone behind him. Stacy stands under center. Play action fake. Same play. Rolls out right. He's got time looking on the sidelines. In and out of the hands of Bill Garrison. He had Jeff Brown on him on the far side of the field. And on downs, the Astros turn it over.
Well, Jeff, you got to believe that Coach Mahalik had a lot of faith in
East Creek. The first time tonight, the Spartans of Waynesville show dual splits as Callie flips to throw. Loops it on the near sideline. Looking for Sandlin over him at the East Clinton 40-yard line. Nice coverage on the near side from Jeremy Yankee. Yankee's a junior, 5'9", 165 pounds. In all likelihood, will be East Clinton's starting quarterback next year.
Yeah, Yankees have been playing
First passing opportunity now with a 2nd and 10 facing him at the Waynesville 43-yard line. He'll run the option, pitching it right side. This is final thing.
Stacy laid a big hit on him and held him up for the rest of the team to come along, and he didn't get that much out of that.
McNeil really used every ounce of weight that he has on the line side. The tight end is Joe Frederick. He's on the right side of the set. College play action fake, rolls out, looks to throw, looking long downfield. Stacy's got headed at the Astro 35-yard line as College overthrew the intended receiver, but Stacy, I think, was considering taking off instead of just intercepting the ball. Didn't get either. Never a guarantee. Mike Hatfield, 6'1", freshman, spun it away. A high snap. He brings it down. He's got time, and he hits a wobbling spiral on the right 26-yard line with the ball. Over the 30 and wrestled down at the 31-yard line. Keith Branham, who has had an out-of-sight first 7 games, the 5'9" senior with 5 yards on that return.
Joe Frederick was down there and fought through one block.
On the Astros success, and we hope it continues. At the 30-yard line, first and 10 Astros. Stacey Scott hands it off. Last man to the ground.
With so many running backs in the backfield for East Clinton, Waynesville really can't key on one to try and stop, and that's what East Clinton is trying to do, is mix up their
first quarter scoreless in Lee's Creek. Stacey Scott brings the Astros out. He's got one man to the left side. Everybody else tied on the line. Bigelow now goes in motion right. We got flags and whistles before the play. Movement on the offensive line. Maybe somebody on the defensive side jumped off. The Astros are clapping their hands.
With 3 running backs in the backfield, they don't really have to tire one out, taking him all the time.
First and 5, Scott looking long down the sideline.
Christine is one of the fastest East Clinton players on the team, and he was open. He had 2 or 3 steps on the Waynesville defensive back, but it was just a little bit too far.
I'm going to tell you something right now. Jamie Sandlin just found out how quick and explosive Christine is. Nick Gill goes to the left side. Bigelow slot left, backs in an unbalanced split behind Scott. Now Bigelow comes in motion. Scott hands it off. First man, good line up the middle. This is Dean. He's got a first down up over midfield into Spartan territory at the 48-yard line. Knocked down by Chris George. At the line of scrimmage, first and 10 inside Spartan territory. We'll call it the 49. Scott out of the wishbone. Last man, Bigelow's got the carry, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, but not much else happening in the middle of the line. The freshman first man there for the Spartans, Mike Hatfield, pretty good-looking football player. 49-yard line. Nick Gill goes left. Scott, play action fake. Last man through's got the carry. Bigelow gets away from a tackler, fights forward to the 47-yard line. Maybe a yard on second down, sets up third, and about 9. Waynesville tackled by Brad Stiles. He's playing substitute 2 plays. Third and long, Scott out of the wishbone. Senior quarterback stands under center. Play action fake, rolls out. He wants to throw. He's got time. Looking over the middle. Christine gets away at the 40-yard line. Finally counts out. To get away at the 42 and get that much closer to the 6. Yeah, Scott with a wishbone behind him. Calls the numbers, hands it off. But once again, East Clinton doing a lot on the left side of the line. They found something over there.
Yeah, when he got outside, he just ran over Kirk George and gained another 3 or 4 yards before they pushed him out of bounds.
So the Astro drive moves on. That's to the right side. Everybody else out on the line. Hand off on the line. over him again as he rumbles inside the 25. By Kurt George. Once again, though, it's the defensive secondary players making the tackle for Waynesville.
Yeah, the left side of the line is sealing off the inside and outside linebackers.
They're doing a job on the left side. Second down, a long three at the 24-yard line. Scott hands it off to Bigelow. Sweeping right side, spins to the 22-yard line. They'll be kicking out of the hold of another Stacy. Stacy Scott falls down. Kick on the lead.
Looks like we're off to another.
Going to find a tough silence them.
Let's see if the adrenaline carries over to the kickoff as it's a kick down the middle. This is the football just partially over the middle. He's just trying to find out who numbers first quarter. East Clinton leading this ball game 7-0. James Bigelow, 24-yard touchdown run. Here's College with a carry. Flags are down. We're going to have a hold on this, but he was brought down after a 1-yard carry by Aaron Laufer, but this one's coming on the field. This Astro defense has kind of been lost in the thunder of the offense this year. Astros averaging 28.5 points per game, but that defense has been nasty.
Yeah, they've only been giving up just about 5 points a game, Jeff, and you can't overlook that.
He's going to take a 20. Ball's inside the 25-yard line. College wants to throw gets away to the 25 to 27-yard line. About 3, maybe 4 yards on that carry. Once again, Rob College showing just how dangerous he can be.
Yeah, all the receivers were covered downfield, and he just tucked it in and rolled around to the left side and then just took it upfield.
Left backs are now split behind College. Senior quarterback dials the number. Straight drop, wants to throw, looking on the far sideline. It's tipped and almost intercepted, knocked away. There were Astros there for every Waynesville defender. And he's putting there to get the ball first and hit it second. Stacy Scott, the last man actually to touch the football for East Clinton.
Yeah.
Third and long. Callie, straight drop, wants to throw. Looking short on the flats. He's got his fullback down. Across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Well short of the first down. Scott, Bigelow, and others there for the Astros.
James Bigelow was really the first one there. He just slowed him up just enough, and then the two others came in.
Well, I tell you what, this East Clinton D, the 20-yard line, awaiting his snap from center. Stacy Scott stands alone at the Astro 35. There's a long, floating, wobbling spiral. Scott retreats to the 32-yard line, comes to the near sideline, puts a stiff arm down, and goes to the 37-yard line with about 5 yards on the return, knocked down there by Joe Frederick.
George was down there on the tackle. He got probably 6 to 8 yards out of the return, but there was really no blocking set up.
From either KTC and perhaps their playoff hopes. A lot on this game, to say the least. Here's a handoff to Dean around the right tackle. He's got a couple of yards, bounces over to the 40 to the 41-yard line. 3 yards on that first down carry, knocked down by Jay Osborne.
Yeah, Chris got up to the line probably a yard or so, and then Osborne just wrapped his arms around.
So Wilmington, their odds, you got to think, went from bad to worse. Here's Scott on 2nd and 7. Naked bootleg to the right side. Keeps the ball up.
Athletic ability alone. And we talk a lot about Rob College being able to make it on his own. Stacy Scott just
includes sacks. So on the positive rush side, when he wants to run it, he does a good job. He's going to keep it again. Looks like maybe a mix-up as he tried to get the ball to the first man through, but the running back was beyond him, and Scott just turned it upfield himself and got a couple of yards to the Spartan 49.
Yeah, Bill Garrison came right up through the line.
It was a huge matchup in the Kenton Trace Conference. 2nd and long, 7. Astros at the Spartan 49. This East Clinton offense just has a ton of another touchdown. and they're going to run up their lead to 12-0, and they're going to start the point after touchdown. They missed the first one, so again, 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Wilmington is now down 12-0. Back to you, Jeff.
And as we return to Lee's Creek, the Astros have caught the football up, and Waynesville's got the recovery at the Spartan 36-yard line. Trenton Keskey flags are down, but they're in the place where you would think it's against the offense. Yeah, it's probably holding against East Clinton. Although they're talking right now, it was probably on the defense. After Stacey Scott handed the ball off, he did an excellent fake in pretending that he still had the ball, and he just got... But you got to win tonight to make that win important. Here's the 1st and 10. Astros inside the 30 on the counter. Tries to get around the breaks away inside the 25-yard line. Takes something not enough and then picks up 4 yards in the process. Yeah, Mahalik's going to try and get the ball through in any way he can. And that was just a football under coming from the other side. The Astros were good. About 6 at the 20-yard line of Waynesville, and Trenton Keskey. Herb Mahalik has to like what he saw in the first 12 minutes. Yeah, East Clinton really controlled the ball and the... But still a lot of football ahead. 2nd and 6. Scott runs the option, rolls out, wants to throw, looking on the near side. Snap, little high, Scott brings it down. He's got a run for 2. He's got a run.
WTB North Sabina is proud to support the Clinton County Schools and the staff and
to kick the ball away for the Astros at the 40-yard line. Jamie Sandlin stands alone at the Spartan 13. Lines are set, and we're back to action as McNeil hits it down the near side. It'll bounce in front of Sandlin. He picks it up at the 14 to the 15, 20, coming across the field. Followed him across the line, brings the Spartans out, and a team that likes to run a lot and pass a little may be forced to go to the air more now. Sandlin is wide left. Kalich hands it off, first man through the fullback, maybe with a yard. That's about it at the 25-yard line as East Clinton stacks up Jeff Brown in the middle. Stacey McNeil was there. He came in from his linebacker spot, and those two really just stopped the run where it started. Be in the driver's seat early. If not, it could be a longer night than some are thinking. 2nd and 8, Kalich hands it off. Last man through, Stiles. He's got good running room. Pounds up over the 30 to the 32-yard line, about a yard short of a first down. Bill Garrison, first man there for the Astros. His team came in to help, and when he got there, they just practically stood him up and drove him backwards. Our coverage is sponsored in part tonight by the Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company of Jamie Sandlin to the right side of the field. 3 men behind the quarterback in a traditional wishbone set this time. Kalich runs the option right side, keeps the football. He's got a first down and then some as he drags a couple of Astros over the 35 to the 39-yard line. The chains will move. Jeremy Yankee came in to make the play on Kalich, but it was too late. Waynesville, rather, at the Spartan 39-yard line as Sandlin comes down to the left side. Everybody else on the line. Looked like Sandlin moved. He did. The handoff goes up the middle. Good running room for Stiles, but this one's coming back. The split out moved about a half count too fast. They're going to talk to the East Clinton captains on the play, and they're going to take it back. Earl Mahalik emphatically saying, back, 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 and they're going to lose 5 yards. Our coverage sponsored in part tonight by Smith Vikey Mitten Insurance and Wilmington and Blanchard. Free safety Stacey Scott is about 20, 25 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, he plays a deep rover back. Here's Kalich, keeping the football. He's got a good running room into the secondary. Spills over the 45 to the 47-yard line. Nice ball handling there by the senior quarterback. Picks up about 13 yards and sets up a 2nd and 2. He had everybody befuddled in the line of scrimmage, and when they realized he had it, he was gone. 2nd and 2. Kalich hands it off. First man through up the middle. Ball goes near midfield and appears to be a Spartan first down as Waynesville that time pounds it into the middle with 3 yards and a first down on the carry that time for Waynesville. And a key point for the game. Ball's right smack dab on the midfield stripe, 1st and 10 Waynesville. College hands it off Styles. He's got a couple of yards, flips up over the 48 to the 47-yard line with about 3 yards on that first down carry. Stacy Scott. Check it out with Brandon there for the tackle for East Clinton. It's up a 2nd and 7. Sandlin to the left side. College with a wishbone behind him. Has the snap. Pitches right. This is a halfback carrying over the 45 to the 43-yard line. Carry that time goes to Jeff Sussler. I'll tell you what, let's call that Tim Adams. 3rd down along 4 at the 44-yard line. Sandlin is left. College stands under center. Runs the option right side. Once again, Brad Styles that time really didn't have any short fumble. Brings it in result of a punt. And on the field to kick it away, Mike Hatfield. At his own 40-yard line, hits a long spiral, bouncing away from Brandon. He'll let it roll now inside the East Clinton 25-yard line. Takes an outgoing bounce to the 26. And down there by Dakota Martin, Herman Hollick's got to like that. For a real quick update, let's go back.
Ball carrier is Jamie Bigelow. Picked up about 5. 2nd and 5.
Nice play by Bigelow. 2nd and 6. Stacy Scott brings the Astros out. Everybody on the line. McNeil tight end left. Scott hands it off. Last man through. Brandon pounds over the left tackle. Slips to the 32-yard line with about 3 yards on that 2nd down carry. Knocked down there by Rob College. And it brings up a 3rd down and a long 2 for the Astros. Once again the game. 3rd down and 2. Astros at their own 32-yard line. Scott hands it off. Last man through. Bigelow had the football, but flags are down before the play, and I believe East Clinton's going to lose 5 yards. Senior quarterback sends Nick Gill out to the right side. Play action fake, rolls out left. Pressure in the pocket. Looks on the far sideline. All the way to midfield and East Clinton. You can't say enough about how important it is that he always seems to get away from the first man that pressures him in the backfield and buys a little more time.
Yeah, he's not that big, but he sure uses every inch of his ability to buy time to get it to McNeil.
86 yards coming in. Smooth. 1st and 10, they're on 49-yard line. 4:55 to go in the half. Scott rolls out right. Look at Sandlin at the 19-yard line. That was
Time in right. Scott Bigelow was going over and down the check round.
Here's Q on the handoff in the backfield. Screen pass to Keith Brown. field.
About the biggest one. After the penalty, the Spartans down inside the Astro 10. A serious threat in the process. Rubber towards the goal line.
Now we go to Geber. Two-point conversion is good. Pass intended for Nick Garrett, ball is incomplete. Pass is complete to Keith.
Yeah, where's the five there?
Through the chain, first and 10. 10, East Clinton, on the buck 49.
Looking on the near side.
Again, the ball is incomplete. College is stopping his own backfield for about a yard loss. Second and 11. Picks up about 3. referee becomes Vernon Mine.
At the Waynesville 33-yard line, hit hard there by the Astros here in Melbourne, and he was slow and good.
The penalty's going to bring it back and then some. Yardage march back inside East Clinton territory. They'll take it back inside the 45 to the 40 on the left side of the tight end slot. McNeil on the right side of the line. Tight end, wishbone behind Stacy Scott. Senior quarterback hands it off. Last man through. This is Bigelow. Slips over the 45 to the 47-yard line. Cracked down after a gain of 4. Waynesville tackle by Mac Hatfield.
Coach Mahalik probably thinking just get him back in little small groups of 6 or 8.
Second and forever. Astros at their own 47. They've got to go to the Waynesville 35. Here's Scott pitching it on the option left side. Graham looks for a block. Cuts it inside. Hit at the 48-yard line. 45-yard line. A big hit on Keith Branham did the damage. And goes to the left side. Tim Adams goes out wide right, backs in an eye. College a senior, stands in the center, straight drop, wants to throw. Pressure, looks over the middle, looking long for Sandlin. If he doesn't make that play, that goes in for a touchdown, Jeff. Sandlin beat the cornerback on the set. Flew right by Gil, 18 ball game as it is 15-8. Lots of offense, but more defense. College runs the option, hands it off now. The fullback's got to carry. Inside the East Clinton 45 to the 43-yard line with about 3 yards on the carry. East Clinton once again doing a good job of making sure nothing goes long. And we're slowed on Powell there. Leroy Howe was the one that was down there on the ground. Astros really got to impress you with the way that they don't put pressure on any one person to make individual tackles. There have been 2 or 3 Astros in on just about every defensive yard line. Clock runs, 25 seconds to go in the quarter. College with the backs in an eye, runs the option. Inside, he's got a couple of yards as he pounds down to the 30-yard line. Give him 3 on that first down carry, brings up a 2nd and 7.
There's 2 or 3 Rangers players down there on the ground. It looked like they got him after he got through the initial line of contact.
Both of these teams came in with very talented offenses, but this has been a ball game, believe you me, that has been dominated by defense. We've got an injury timeout on the field right now. We'll take a timeout with East Clinton leading at 15-8. Let's go to Miami Trace High School with an update on
another score.
2nd and 7. Scott brings them out. Wishbone set behind him. Everybody on the line. Stacy runs the option left side. He can keep it or pitch it. He's going to turn it in, and he gets hit hard right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, which was the 30-yard line, but certainly nothing else as he turned it into a close to black shirted. Backs in a wishbone set behind Scott. Play action fake. He rolls out right. Wants to throw the football. Very near a first down as he's knocked down to the 24-yard line. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short. Knocked down on the play by Waynesville's Brian Hardyman. Also there, Mike Hatchline. Everybody on the line of scrimmage. A wishbone set behind Scott. Senior quarterback calls the cadence. Waynesville jumps almost offside, but no flag. Last man through, Scott. This is Brown. He appears to have a first down as he's whacked down at the 21-yard line. Great, micro-millimeter close. Either way, it can't be more than a matter of inches. And we'll see which way it goes as they stretch the chains. They have probably 9 inches on their side. That goes right now to 21. 1st and 10. Scott brings them out. Stands under center. Calls the cadence. Has the snap. Hands it off. First man through. This is Bill Garrison. Nowhere to go but down. He'll lose about a half yard. Knocked down at the 21-yard line. First man there for the Spartans was Jay Osborne, and he had plenty of help.
Yeah, Rob College came off of his linebacker spot.
1-yard line. Once more, wishbone set behind Scott. He stands under center. Runs the option right side. He's going to now pitches it. This is Bigelow. Inside the 20-yard line, knocked out of bounds inside the 17. With about 3 yards on that second down carry, just ran out of room on the far side of the field.
Yeah, Stacy really kept the ball until the last possible second, and then by the time he got it, he was practically on his way out.
So when do the Astros at least start considering the possibility of field goal? East Clinton at the Waynesville 17-yard line. Scott's going to hand it off to the last man. This is Graham looking for the corner. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward. Inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. We're going to be well short of the first down there, about 2 yards. To the right side. Scott rolls out right, wants to throw the football, sets up, still has it, loops it on the sideline, looks at the ground, incomplete. At the 5-yard line, very, very close, but we're smoking no cigars, and the defense will have to do the job.
Yeah, Stacy rolled down looking until he finally really had to throw.
Right side, now another man, Tim Adams, breaks out wide left. Backs are in an eye behind College. He's having a lot of difficulty getting people where he wants them. Now the lines are set. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. In at the line of scrimmage, fights forward to the 18, maybe the 19-yard line. Flags are down late.
Stacey McNeil was the one that came in from his linebacker spot and wrapped up College after the fake.
East Clinton reacting as if the penalty is against Waynesville. The flag flew very near the end of the play. I think we may have put the benefiting from the nasty hanky.
Yeah, they've really been hurt this game with the penalties.
Scrimmage from the sidelines, and apparently that's what a Waynesville player did. We thank the former official for pointing that out. Inside the 10-yard line, College runs the option, pitching the ball almost to but the running back's got it, and then he's got trouble as he's knocked down at the 12, maybe the 13-yard line with about 4 yards on that option that once again almost went behind him.
Yeah, that ball really actually landed on his shoulder, and the running back did a fine job of just reaching up there with one arm to cradle it and bring it back in. Christine in there on the tackle just come flying in to make the tackle
line. You got to get up just short of the 25. There's College rolling out right. Wants to throw pressure by Garrison. Dumps it short. Got his back out of the backfield. He's got trouble as well. He was able to find his running back out of the backfield, Jay Osborne, but he had an ass and started to make some noise. Hanlon else on the line. College play action fake rolling out left.